Hello, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack, and the last time we were here, we had begun embracing the wizard class again. I'm still a little bit scarred by the untimely demise of our heroic Barone the Great, who actually managed to make it to almost 5 episodes. In an unprecedented feat of dungeon delving wizardry, but I don't feel the same about this particular guy, Tobiles the Clever, which, now I think about it, sounds like an unhygienic foot fungus. Let's press on. Let's not dwell on fungal infections. He's only a level 1 wizard at the moment. I actually didn't realise. I feel like we've come down a fairly long way, but if he's still level 1, we're kind of in trouble. Wait, is there a door there? Oh, it's in the next room. Okay. Okay. No! Goblins, no. I suppose the first thing I should have done is remind myself, oh, you know no spells. The worst thing you could possibly see as a wizard in WazHack. That sneery message, you know no spells. As though it's saying, what kind of wizard are you? Well, I'm Tobiles the Clever. I may not know any spells, but I do have dirty feet. Alright, well, we picked up a spell book. Actually, we already had a spellbook from last time. What am I doing? Just carrying around unread spellbooks. Okay. Orange first. It was too difficult to comprehend, so now we're both confused and dirty of foot. As you'll probably remember and no doubt tell me at great volume if I forget, we can't read any more spellbooks as long as we're confused about that one. So we'll just have to keep bashing stuff with our stick for the time being. And letting our kitten kill it. Come on, help me out here. This is the worst attack kitten I've ever seen. Don't run away, fight it. Ugh. Alright. Well, we haven't tried out the long wand yet, so let's give that a go and see what it does. In your face, kobold. Okay, made it invisible. Not quite what I was looking for. Okay, we're going to have to resort to the Wand of Magic Missile, the one thing that all wizards have going for them at the outset. Ah, finally level 2. Okay. Well, considering we just became confused trying to read a spellbook, I'm going to say literacy is probably the best choice, because that will at least allow us to read any spellbook we pick up. And we now have 3, in fact. I keep not noticing these books slipping into my pocket. Okay. With your improved focus, you learn Cure Sickness. If you've watched my previous wizard runs, you know that I consider Cure Sickness to be indispensable, considering how often I poison myself with bits of intestine. Oh, the kitten just ate the sewer rat meat. That's not only unpleasant, but also irritating. I wanted that raw rat meat. Alright, let's try the glittering spell. Oh, what is wrong with you, goblin? I was trying to read my spellbook and you just barged in here. My kitten will show you who's boss. Alright, maybe the goblin's made of meat. No. Alright. Let me read the spellbook this time. You learn Light. I don't want Light. Light is one of my least favourite spells. Oh, and we did actually manage to read the middle one before the goblin interrupted. So we have Levitation. So we have 1 good spell that's actually no use for fighting things, and 2 that are a bit bum. Not quite the suite of spells I was hoping for. Certainly not up to the standards of our last couple of wizards. Looks like we're being stalked by something. Where is it? There it is. I mean, really, at this point, you're a level 2 wizard. Do you have no self-respect, relying on your kitten to fight for you? Even now? You should be embarrassed, Tobiles. Alright, we're going to have to resort to the wand again, I guess. And we're hungry. And because our kitten ate the rat meat, we're going to have to resort to nutrition in the form of a pear. Okay. Ah! Crap. Alright. Teleport trap sent us up a few floors. That's actually not so bad, but the goblin also stepped on it. So now, there he is. I was about to say we don't know where he is, but in true WazHack form, it had to humiliate me by showing me exactly where he is straight away. Alright, we're going to have to magic missile this guy as well. I don't like it, because this is my only advantage, but we don't really have a choice. At least he dropped a load of crap. Let there be something useful in here. Dark boots, probably not. Goblin innards, yes. Yes, I will take the innards, and stuff them right in my bearded face. Okay, we're going to have to rest to get some health back, since we don't have any other way of doing it at the moment. Kitten actually protected my back for once. Pink blob. One of my least favourite blobs, but I don't know if there's enough clearance to jump over it. Let's do it. Let's give it a go. Yeah. Okay. Don't want a club. Let's move on. I'm not really the club type. True in so many ways. Not too afraid of the Lichen here. I mean, it's basically the completely harmless non-enemy of the game. But it did allow me to level up my pole arm. So we'll be slightly more effective at hitting stuff with our big stick. Alright, mystery wand. It's hexagonal. I'm surprised to see nothing coming out of the sewer, I have to say. If you're a regular viewer, then you know what my luck is like with those sewer grates. Oh god, it's a bat! And it's faster than me! Oh my god, where's the kitten when you need it? Okay, let's try the new hexagonal wand on this thing. No, not myself. That. Wand of probing. I don't want to probe the bat! That's useless! You're mocking me, WazHack. Alright, we'll have to use yet another charge of our invaluable magic missile. We're down to 12 charges. That's not going to last us long. We're also almost dead. How's it survived 2 magic missiles right in its face? We do have an uncursed potion of healing that I was saving for a special occasion, but I suppose this is it. Ugh, alright. And another magic missile. Don't survive this one, or I will be most cross. Okay, didn't survive, and we actually gained a level by some small miracle. Okay, well, we still don't really have much in the way of spells, so taking wizardry to replenish our mana supplies might be a little redundant, but we did discover in one of the previous episodes that you never know when you're going to find a useful spellbook, so I am going to take wizardry. I suppose this would be an opportune time for me to cast light, but I don't care enough to try it. Okay, we picked up 2 bits of jewellery, which you probably remember bodes very well. The jewellery items tend to be among the better ones. And I think we have plenty of identify scrolls, actually. 4 millions by WazHack standards. So let's use one. And identify the things that we just picked up. So, well, we know that that ruby one is cursed already. But if it has a good effect, then I don't mind being cursed by it. But let's start with the spherical amulet first. Cursed Amulet of Dweomery. I don't really care enough to permanently afflict myself with a Dweomery effect. Annoyingly, we only managed to identify 1 item. Again. I haven't quite fathomed the rules for identify scrolls. Sometimes they identify millions of things, and sometimes it's just 1. I thought at first that it was the difference between blessed scrolls and sort of bog standard scrolls, but it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be at random. I mean, there must be a rule behind it, but I don't know what. I don't want to probe the rat, and I don't really want to waste a magic missile on it, but I have to. Tobile is no fighter. Oh god, okay, we definitely need one for the ant. We're running out of magic missiles here, and once we do, we're basically down to just hitting stuff with a stick. And if we get to that point, we're dead, effectively. I'm going to take a level of first aid, because we seem to be taking quite a lot of damage in this unwarranted hand-to-hand combat. Okay. More goblin innards. Always welcome. Don't want a warhammer. I will take a carrot, though, just in case we accidentally blind ourselves. Alright. What else do we have in the way of potions? A load of mystery potions. I should probably try out some of these scrolls. They're mainly unidentified. But then if I take another level of literacy, they'll all be identified anyway. So, I'm not sure on that yet. For the time being, I'm going to experiment with chucking some potions at this blob. See what happens. Okay, that was fireproofing. Fortunately, I wasn't planning to set him on fire. Potion of speed. Definitely not what I was looking for. Bottle of wine. Okay, so he's a fast, fireproof, drunk blob. And we've got another wand. This one's pulsating, which always disturbs me a little bit. What have you got for sale? My mun? That's not an acceptable name, shopkeeper. I demand better from you. Alright, well first let's sell him some of our crap. I don't want the dark boots, and I don't really care enough about blue gem or orange gem to hang on to those. Clear gem could be a frost one, green gem could be gas, red gem could be a firestone. Actually, I probably shouldn't hold on to the green one. As you would know if you'd seen the Lost episode, which you didn't because it's lost, I fell victim to the depredations of a mass of green gas stones, so I do not feel comfortable carrying it, but I'm going to do so nonetheless, because I'm a maverick who plays by his own WazHacking rules, which is no doubt why I do so well, snigger. We're going to sell the cursed ruby... Nah, we're not. What we are going to sell is the cursed amulet of Dweomery, simply because I'm not going to use it, and the cursed ruby ring still might be something good, even though it's cursed. Going to get rid of the spellbook of light, because it's just weighing me down, and I don't care about having more light spells. And does he have anything good to sell us? He has more jewellery, could be worth buying, but it's a bit of a gamble. Healing potion, that we have to take, unfortunately. And an identify scroll, so that's actually not a bad haul. At this point I'm going to use that new identify scroll to identify some more of our crap. Let's see what the cursed one is. Teleport control. Not bad, but not really what I was hoping for. Let's identify more. What about the emerald one? Polymorph. No! And they're all just identifying one thing. Is it to do with the potency of the item? Is that it, maybe? If you identify a powerful item, then that just uses up your scroll. Alright, well let's try out our pulsating wand on this mass of rats, which is a sentence that would make sense in no other context. Oh! Wand of cold. Perfect. So even though we're kind of on the verge of using up our magic missile... Tell me I didn't just shoot the shopkeeper. I think we're okay. Even though we've almost used up our magic missile, we do at least have another combat wand to use as well. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage because we just can't hit this thing. I'm going to have to use Cure Sickness because these rabid rats are poisoning me, and then I'll just have to hope for the best with more magic missiles here. But the danger with magic missiles is that they bounce and hit the shopkeeper. So I'll freeze the rest of the rats again. And magic missile them. Almost no charges left. I will take another level of literacy, just... Oh no, that only identifies spellbooks, not scrolls. Ugh. Alright, well maybe I'll just take another 2 levels as the opportunity arises. Might be the best play. I'm not confident in that, but when am I ever confident in my decisions? So we're going to have to use one more magic missile here. Oh god, this is ridiculous. We only have 2 charges left. We're going to be in serious trouble if this keeps up. At least we do have the ability to cure our poison here, so we're not going to just hemorrhage health as we proceed. But I do feel pretty bad. We have the Wand of Cold, but as I capably demonstrated just then, that alone isn't enough to get us out of tough situations. And frankly, I don't think 3 rats should count as a tough situation. Oh, it's problematic. You are not living up to the expectations I placed upon your shoulders, Tobile. Okay. Oh, hell. A kobold with a mace and a dwarf archer. Dwarves are not known for their archery, and they generally tend to shoot the wall, but even so, I don't feel too good about this. We'd better freeze them both immediately. And we're probably going to have to use up the remaining 2 magic missiles taking these guys out. I'm amazed that we didn't hit the shopkeeper on the floor above. It went right in his direction. And as you will no doubt remember, if you shoot a shopkeeper, they are not happy. They don't just jack up their prices, they come hunting for you with a knife. Or other weapon of their choice. The baker might be the worst one, she's ferocious. Alright, we're out of magic missiles, so we're going to have to just rely on Wand of Cold here. I froze the gas monster around my head, but fortunately having a frozen gas head didn't seem to impede us. I guess first aid might be the one to take here. To try and live a bit longer, but we're being flanked. And we don't have much to fight them with other than just the Wand of Cold. Particularly if they keep poisoning me. That's just petty. Fight fair, damn it. So we're going to have to keep freezing them with the Wand of Cold, because it's the only asset we have at this point. I mean, apart from the Cure Sickness spell, and frankly, I'm not that interested in preventing the goblins being ill. I want you to be ill! If I could infect you with the common cold, I would do so. Right, so just keep beating these guys down, basically. Oh, another gas monster! Go away! Go away! Ugh. All I can do is swing impotently at it. Oh, it's really frustrating. I'm going to have to freeze it again, which means we're rapidly using up the one resource we have left. And we're almost dead, actually. Maybe I can throw something at it, but frankly, I'm not confident in my ability to throw a bottle of juice at wind and hit it. You hear your pet kitten howling. I've never had that one before. It's a little bit on the disturbing side. At this point, we're going to have to rest for a bit, because our health is so low and we don't really have anything else to do about it. We're starting to get hungry, so we'll have to eat kobold innards. They did poison us, but of course we can de-poison ourselves now. That's right, we may not survive long in combat, but we do have a healthy digestive system. Alright, well we've got more Identify Scrolls, so I will expend one. Are we not wearing those? Really, we should be wearing those by now. I don't know why we're not. I will expend one of the Identify Scrolls to identify this magenta potion. Extra healing, that was definitely worth knowing. Again, it was one item. What is that about? There's the baker. Definitely don't want to shoot her by accident. The rat has poisoned us again, but that level up does keep us alive a little bit longer. Ugh. I've just cured myself. How many times can you poison me in 1 minute? Alright, so I do want to speak to the baker, but I have to work around this red mould, which is not something you want to hear in a bakery. What's she got for us? 7 loaves of bread. We have 99 gold, so we can't buy all of them. But we can buy 3. Won't last us long, but it'll have to do. Don't want the warhammer, or indeed the wall. So, there's still a bit more of this floor to explore first. Kobold isn't a threat. Finally we're not threatened by kobolds. And as a show of triumph, I will eat his internal organs. And then cure myself of poison. So much for your post-death payback, kobold. In your face, biology. Alright. Again, I should probably read some of these scrolls, but I'm hanging on for that extra level of literacy. Combat boots, I guess. I mean, I know I sold the last pair of boots without even identifying what they were. That was probably an error of judgment, but if you're a regular viewer, you'll know I have nothing but errors of judgment. Some of you find that annoying, but frankly, I don't mind. Okay, so another spellbook. Spellbook of Teleport Away. So all our books are now identified automatically. Teleport Away is a novel one. I don't think I've had that ability before, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect from it. I don't know whether it's a random teleport like the scrolls, or whether it's a directed one like the Blessed Scrolls. Oh god, a mummy. Ugh. Alright, we're going to have to use Wand of Cold. What do you mean nothing happens? Oh, it's out of charges. This could be it. This could be it for Tobile. Alright, here we go. Wait, why is that glued to my hand? It shouldn't be. Unequip the wand. Thank you. Alright, let's make ourselves invisible. And then try fighting it. But remember, we do have that teleport away spell, so we might be able to get away if necessary. And it looks like it is going to be necessary, because we apparently can't hit this thing. So, I guess, let's just teleport away. Oh, choose a direction! Oh, teleport away within line of sight. That's a problem. I mean, it's a handy manoeuvring ability, but it's not the last-ditch escape power I was hoping for. Still, it's better than nothing. It might buy us enough clearance to actually run away from the mummy, at least. Huh? Oh! Okay. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. It just shot a projectile at the ceiling, which I guess means teleport aways teleport other things away. So let's see if it works on the mummy. It does! Okay, that's not so bad. The mummy will no doubt find us again soon enough, but for the time being it's out of our hair, so we'll take the opportunity to rest. And I almost forgot that I actually have health potions as well, which was foolish of me. I didn't want to pick up the mace. I was trying to pick up its internal organs. How can you make that mistake, Tobile? Reach for a kidney and accidentally pick up a mace. Okay, going to have a rest. And of course we're hungry. Of course, what else? We'll eat some of the bread that we bought from the baker. Don't want the skull cap. And a bit of cheese. Might as well eat the cheese now, frankly. So at last we're full. And a gas spore is descending upon us. Well, we will deal with the gas spore the next time. That does it for today's expedition into the dungeons of WazHack with Tobile the Clever, which I'm starting to think is an ironic nickname. He was sarcastically named Tobile the Clever when everyone realised he didn't know any magic. So, rejoin me the next time round to see whether we manage to drag Tobile and his meagre collection of spells a little bit further in WazHack, or whether we actually manage to find a spell that will enable us to stay alive. Frankly, my money is on him being dead within 5 minutes the next time. But thanks for watching regardless. Come back the next time, and until then, bye for now.